time. It's their pleasure, all right, to poison you, buddy. To poison you like you want to fry, you might die. Um, so, so, so sorry.
Wait a
Alright,
minute. He right
so,
though.
piece of chicken, your body wishing,
Yeah.
man. Yeah,
It's their pleasure to leave you under the weather.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, what's wrong with you? Yeah, I just ate
Hmm.
some. I went to Chick-fil-A. Why you eat that?
There you go.
You gotta be, yeah, better be careful for what you cause you never know. And then you go to the doctor and you run some blood. They're like, hey, you might something going on. Did you take such shot? No. And then you be
Diabetes. What?
surprised. Yeah, you be surprised. You better. I'm just letting you know. We just let you know. So you can do
Hmm.
what you will with the information, with the Chick-fil-A information. I got time, but hey, I'm done on my
No,
part. I just
go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
want to know y'all your thoughts, man, about this. Like I said before, Chick-fil-A is no longer promising no antibiotics ever. So basically, it's saying you can eat there on your own risk. You still gonna pay the same high price, but you can get lower quality
That's
chicken. So
right. $6
um,
a
so
pop.
so are you gonna visit? Are you gonna still visit, eat the chicken that got antibiotics? God forbid you'll need something and later on in life that because you're eating the chicken has make your body build up a resistance towards the antibiotic or to a treatment that you would need. So hey, just just be careful. That's all I can say. Just be careful because the company wants to pass the blame. Like I said, blame supply chain issues. A spokesperson said the the company is concerns on the company's ability to acquire on antibiotic-free chickens. Now, if you want to, you can work harder and then if you love your customers like you say you do, you can do it, but you just don't want to. And so you
Come on.
breaking your promise and breaking your guarantee altogether.
That's right.
Even
All for that
Drew Hill
almighty
said
dollar.
even Drew Hill they never make a promise that you can't keep. That ain't me.
Whoa. Come on.
But yeah, but Chick-fil-A, that's right.
Skeletons in them closet, like Stevie say.
You keep on messing with Chick-fil-A, you won't have a great day. Man, jeez. You better
Oh
be
Lord.
careful. I'm
Yeah,
telling y'all.
eat more chicken.
Ain't no chicken. You better get
Oh,
you
yeah,
a
eat
hamburger or
yourself to that
something.
casket, boy. You better be careful.
Okay.
Tell
You
him.
want to get it? You want to get that chicken basket, mess around and prepare your casket. There
That's
you
it.
go. There
There you
you
go.
go. Like I
There you
said, they
go.
said the disease in the chicken coop can be difficult to control. And not for them to just clean the coops and stuff, but they're just gonna run. Now they said, now forget it. It's difficult to control because farmers learned the hard way when a highly infectious avian flu raved their flocks over the past couple of years. Seeing price of chicken and eggs surging before coming back down to earth late last year. Everybody know that um, when the eggs got high, he said, now I'm allergic to antibiotics and didn't get
Didn't give me
anybody to
any
brought up.
that buzz.
See, that's what
That's
I'm talking
good.
about. See, that's what I'm talking about. You said you're now allergic to two antibiotics
Hmm.
and didn't get many. See, that's why I said you gotta be careful, like with the different foods. Got on like with chicken, got to make sure on the pack. You know how sometimes we so quick to when we grow shop get some stuff or that Chick-fil-A. I'm telling you. And who's not to say that they might have started using it and sneaking it in and just had to say, we need to say something, or by law, they might have had to say something for real that in spring, they could have been using it for Christmas when they were doing all that trial stuff. They
You
could have,
know
and
they
then
was.
when they were coming up with them, when they came up with them chicken wings, and somebody somewhere they said they were coming up with like chicken trying to cook up with a bucket of chicken and stuff like that.
Yeah, they
Who
testing
knows?
them pepper wings now.
Right. And then Then they trying to do all that. And then you got they getting that low quality meat instead of actually getting high quality meat for the price. And people like, oh, I love Chick-fil-A. Just because you pay a high price, don't mean it's worth that price. Via Five Guys, who goes to Five Guys like, you know what? Let's go to Five Guys. What? You gonna spend about $30 on a burger and a fry or something?
Fries
And then you know
gonna give you diabetes alone. All that salt.
you gonna gas everything. Everything. By that don't mean right. And what they gonna feed you up with? Peanuts.
There you go. Peanuts, MSG, like you said.
Yeah. And then they're like, oh, this food is so good. No, it's not the food is good, it's the MSG that's good. I said a lot of times I wish I would have known early in the life, but you know, with the information, it was hard to, for those who are 30 and up and in 30, 40 clubs and up, you know, we didn't have all these resources back then. If we would have known different things of that nature, that would have made change our choices and stuff. Just thinking about how for those like myself played football and different things, we did a little bit different. But stuff that they was doing, and then some stuff is brought to the light, and some stuff is still under the rug that hasn't been exposed yet. But it's still more and more is being exposed with everything going on. But it's important, man. We just gotta, you know, just stand strong. And then some stuff it goes back to making sure. I know y'all heard me time and time and said, but it still goes back into making sure you check out and pay attention to what's going on in your local, your government, with your legislative branch, your judicial branch, your executive branch, things of that nature. So you make sure you don't miss nothing that they might be voting on that is affecting you, your city, your county, your state, stuff like that. And like you never know how they could have got approved for some stuff under your eyes. And the corporations have got a tax write-off and different things of that nature because they said, oh, they ain't going to pay attention to this. They ain't going to pay attention to that. They looking for the major election in November. They ain't paying attention to what's going to really affect them. So we got to be open to it. Just like our votes, you see the number of the votes really count during the local elections. And then you wonder why it's kind of odd where the big election is electoral colleges. I could get into that, but I'm not gonna get into that. But we know if you don't know, do your research, as we would say. And I'm gonna close my part because I can talk forever on this stuff, but I just want y'all to just be aware, man. And I want to get y'all thoughts. Brother Lyric, gonna take what are your thoughts on it? Get me some water while you share your thoughts.
I mean, pretty much you covered basically the crux of it, but I'm just gonna go over basically what antibiotic is, and then a little bit about some of the allegations with Chick-fil-A, and then if we have time, I may show a couple videos. But basically, yeah, I mean, Chick-fil-A, you know, growing up for me, definitely was one of the go-to places because it was hard for me to get any other type of food for me to eat because I was a big chicken fan. I always loved chicken.
Right.
But
the timer going on. Hold on, let me start the clock. All right,
basically, you know, chicken as a whole, you know, it's definitely has changed over the years. Like you said, it's so much chemicals and stuff they put in it. And it doesn't help that you add MSG, monosodium glutamate, and all these other ingredients into it, and you're manipulating the people into thinking that, oh, you know, this chicken is healthy, this chicken is, you know, more natural and other stuff. And it looks natural, it looks like chicken, it smells like chicken, tastes like chicken, but it's 9 times out of 10 not chicken. And like Brother Brandon, who you said earlier, I don't know if you're still on or not, but what you said about like how they have a chicken shortage, see, all that's by clever design. They know they can get the chickens and stuff like that, but a lot of times they either hoarding the chicken or they may not have enough chickens and they're over here using different chemicals to make you think it's chicken.
You better say something.
Because, like, for example, KFC is a little off topic from Chick-fil-A, but KFC, for example, they had a lot of allegations that the chicken was looking like the shape of rats. So y'all actually fry rats. So, yeah, you think it's finger looking good, but, yeah, you eating rats.
I heard that about Popeye, too, at one point. He said, what is that? Love that chicken, love
Bye-bye.
that wrap from Popeye.
Yeah, you love it, all right. But
Yeah, go ahead.
anyway, I'm gonna define what antibiotics is, and then I'm gonna read a few articles, and then if we do have time to get in the video. But anyway, it says, what are antibiotics? So antibiotics are medicines that fight bacterial infection in people and animals. They work by killing the bacteria or making it hard for the bacteria to grow and multiply. Antibiotics can be taken in different ways. You can either take it orally by mouth, which could be pills, capsules, or liquids.
Mm-hmm.
Topically, that may be a cream, spray, or ointment that you put on your skin. It could also be eye ointment, eye drops, or ear drops.
Mm.
It could also be through an injection or intravenously, which is IV.
Y'all heard that, right? Injection.
Or they can use it for more serious infection. Now, what does antibiotics treat? So, antibiotics can only treat certain bacteria infections, such as strep throat, urinary tract infections, which is UTI, for you, just so y'all know, and E. coli. So, E. coli is what you get from if you're, say, for example, if your meat, like your beef, your pork, your chicken, lamb, so on and so forth, if that's heavily contaminated, you get E. coli. As y'all already
Or
know.
dangerous temperatures that can affect the
Right.
color. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right. It says you may not need to take antibiotics for some bacterial infections. For example, you may not need to take them for sinus infections or ear infections. Taking antibiotics when they're not needed won't help you, and they can have side effects. Peace, Queen.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate you stopping by. Your
See, there
healthcare
you go.
provider can decide the best treatment for you when you're sick. Don't ask your provider to prescribe an antibiotic for you. Do antibiotics treat viral infections? Antibiotics do not work on viral infections. For example, you shouldn't take them for colds, runny noses, even if it's thick, mucus, yellow or green, most sore throats, except for strep throat, flu, and most cases of bronchitis. Mm.
Mm.
Yet they offer a lot of this stuff for you. All right.
Yeah, but they know the cure is to get rid of the mucus. All those that you name right there has
Mm-hmm.
like